A really beautiful moment where you teach Paul the art of the perfect sandwalk. And I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary and see if you would teach me the art of the sandwalk.
Can you teach me as well?
Can we stand?
Desperate
Can we
to
do
know.
it?
I don't think we can, but let's
Like we try.
No?
We could try.
Oh.
We can try.
Okay.
We can
All I know is the first, if I can remember correctly.
Okay.
The first one is a kick,
A kick?
and then you step down slowly, and then you bring this one around.
Oh, see, I love it when you do
the
that.
swoop. The
Yeah,
swoop's
that's
it.
the swoop.
The swoop's where it's at.
And then I'm trying to, and I think there's like a hop. So you hop to the left, and then you hop to the right,
Yeah.
and then there's another,
Swoopy swoop again.
Swoopy swoop.
and then you start it again with the kick up, and then you just, it's like a never-ending loop.
I would be so dead within
Very
30 seconds
pretty.
of being on Arrakis because I would be like, wait, did I do the swoop?
But it was
yet?
fun because it's kind of like a dance.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and you get to like change the.
You were so beautiful when you did the swoopy swoop. Like,
thanks.
yeah.
And I feel like it needs to be called the swoopy
the
swoop.
swoopy
swoopy
swoop.
swoop. That's what they call it.
It is. It's the
And Denny
official.
did like a close-up of my foot. So
Of the
I was like, let me
swoopy swoop?
really do a good swoopy swoop.
I love that shot.
Yeah, I was like,
You're brilliant at the swoopy swoop.
30 seconds in, I remember seeing the first shot and going like, oh, I could frame that and put it above
Yeah.
like my fireplace. And then in,
Yeah.
like 2 hours in, I was like, well, every shot I could frame.
Yeah.
Greg Fraser is fucking
brilliant.
genius.
Brilliant.
So much of this movie involves characters being tested, whether it's the Gom Jabbar or riding the worm for the first time. I was wondering for you guys, this is a weird way to phrase it, but like, what is your career equivalent of the Gom Jabbar or the career equivalent of riding a worm where you felt like you were tested and had to prove yourself?
Whoa. Tested and had to prove myself.
Oh man, I feel that way pretty much every time I'm on set.
Do you?
Yeah. I feel like our industry or just maybe our work in general, I feel like every time you're stepping on a new project, you're like, do I even know how to do this? Like, and you're always kind of having to prove yourself and prove to yourself if you can do it. So I at least, I don't know, that speaking for myself, I always feel like when I'm stepping into something new, I'm always like starting from zero.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, similarly, for me, it's like, as I've grown and as I've grown in my career and with the industry, every single time I go through something that maybe I didn't quite like, I go, okay, well, how can I be better with that? Like, how can I adjust that for the next time? And I think for me, it's always about like figuring out where I can protect myself more or how I can change the things that I don't want to be around or really encourage things that I do. So I think that's my version. I actually can't remember your question, but maybe I wanted to say
No, it's a
that.
great answer. You agree with the rap. I'll squeeze in really quick.
I knew I wanted to say that,
that.
but I don't
Sounded
know.
good.
If it fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounded good. So really quick, I just want to ask, because you guys, what I love about the two characters is how wildly different they are. You
We were
each get
just-
your
yeah,
own
we were
experience.
talking
about that.
So- and I actually love that they paired you guys for an interview. What is something that the person sitting next to you gets to do in this movie or gets to experience that you're most jealous of?
There's a lot of stuff. I think. I'm really excited to see more of Florence for personal reasons. I just want to hang out with her more.
Sure, same.
But selfishly, I just want her around. But I think that what she's done with the character is so fascinating, and I loved this presence, and I question and wonder like her motivations and who really is this woman, because she's so composed and so calculated, and I want to know more about her. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think all of it and the costumes too. Like I was just like, you looked great too.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I'm in this still suit. And I'm
It's
trying
tricky.
to be in
It's tricky when someone gets to wear that kind of stuff. You're like, I
stuff.
want to wear it anyway, let alone like...
yeah.
Just in life.
I think the world that Chani lives in, the camaraderie between the people that she's around was just like, I mean, that's what leads the first movie. And I love the energy and being able to speak that language, and just like what we just did there, the moving, that's something that is so delicious on screen. We get to really fall into this culture that is only wanting to grow and wants to be respected and wants to be protected. And I think that's something that I really relished in watching in as we just have been mentioning, how different these characters are. She's so protective of her people and this life. And that's something that I just admired watching and probably wanted to be. I wanted to be one of the gang for a bit.
Left out. It's like high school all over.
I want to hang out on the rock and chat and eat things, and I don't want to wear the still suit though.
But mine is still
Yeah.
I'll wear my chain.
Yeah.
Guys, they're giving me the wrap. I just want to thank you for being so kind to me. Thank you for always making me my job.
Wonderful
Thank you
chatting
for
to you.
following. I know it's all pictures of my dog and my girlfriend, so I appreciate it.
I love chatting to you on Instagram and in life.